What's up, guys? So, some of y'all have probably initially seen this game in my shorts. So, y'all are probably wondering a little bit about the game, and I'm going to start from the beginning. So, if you look over here, we have our server list. Now, the way the servers are structured, you have a main server, which I play on Black Moon. So, Black Moon 0 would be the first server. An alternative server, when the queue fills up and they're making more room, it'll bleed over to Black Moon 1, Black Moon 2, and so forth, so on and so forth. So what that's doing is it just procedurally makes a new server every time the queue gets full. So these servers might not always be there. It could go down to 1, it could go down to 0. But there will always be a server available. That's what they're doing to mitigate the queue times on this game. So that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and click next, and let's go into the character selection. Alright, so here is a character that I have already made. And this guy is named Retro. I made a guild for him too. The guild's called Retro. If you're interested in joining that, I've got a forum post on my website, and all you got to do is make a reply with your information, and I'll send you a request in game at the given time. All right, so in this case, we're going to go over here, and let me just explain. You got your race, which this guy is an ogre. You got your gender, male. Your class, Dire Lord, which kind of seems like a Shadow Knight to me. Kind of different. You don't really get the pet with it. So I'm level 5, and I'm in Throne Fast, which is where most of the races start. So my type, now I don't know what the type means. Normal? I'm not sure what that means. Maybe we'll find out together when I create this character. Alright, so let's go to create. And right here you'll see a default human when you start to create your character. You can generate a name up here, but I suggest you be creative and make up your own. So we're gonna go with trying to think here. Well, maybe I should start by explaining the races first. So for the first race, we have human, we have elf, halfling, ogre, dwarf, and darkmare. If these are anything like EverQuest, the human kind of like an all-arounder, kind of like in the middle. It's not really good at one thing, it's not really awful at some things. It's just kind of like somewhere in the middle. So the elf, we have the elf class. This seems more like a wood elf than an actual, like a dark elf to me. And wood elves, they're mostly like rangers, if that's the way it works in this game. I know that's the way it works in EverQuest. So we got the elf, we got the halfling right here. And halflings used to be druids. A lot of druids running around in old EverQuest that were halflings. These kind of look different. They look a little bit more slender. The old EverQuest halflings kind of look like Frodo from Lord of the Rings, kind of like a hobbit. So you got your halfling. Now ogre, you got your ogres. They look a little different in this game too, but it slightly resembles EverQuest 1, slightly, except for these little bone things on top right here. So you got your ogre, and you got your dwarf. Okay, and you got your, let's see. Your Dartmoor. Okay, so Dartmoor is kind of like a dark elf. I'd imagine, I'm not promising anything, but I'm imagining that these guys can do like necromancy pretty well and enchanting pretty well. Maybe Dire Lord, Summoner. They're probably pretty good at Summoner and Necromancer and Cleric. I'd use these for casting classes. I don't know if I'd make like a monk or a warrior out of one of these guys, although I've seen it in like classic EverQuest before. This game could be like completely different. Okay, so as for your classes, I think I think every class in this game, can every class be, let's check the ogre again. No, okay, so you have certain classes that are race locked. And first we're going to start with the human. With the human, you can be warrior, monk, cleric, rogue, wizard, enchanter, shaman, ranger, paladin, dire lord, summoner, necromancer. With the elf, you can be warrior, cleric, rogue, wizard, enchanter, shaman, ranger, paladin, summoner. With the halfling, you can be warrior, rogue, ranger, or dire lord, which is unusual for a halfling, dire lord. Ogre, you can be warrior, shaman, dire lord, necromancer. Dwarf, you can be warrior, cleric, rogue, enchanter, shaman, or paladin. And for the Dartmoor, you can be a warrior, monk, cleric, rogue, wizard, enchanter, shaman, paladin, dire lord, summoner, or necromancer. Alright, so what class should we make here? I thought about going with an enchanter, but let's kind of go with a class that everybody could get used to. So I'm leaning on either Dartmoor, Necromancer, or Elf, Summoner, Magician maybe? I'm guessing this like a Magician kind of like class. They summon elements. I've seen it in game. So let's see. Let's go with let's go with Magician. I'm gonna try Magician. I played Necromancer in old EverQuest, and I want to kind of try something new. I never really played a Magician except up to like level 25. So let's try it in this game. I think I'm gonna go with Dartmoor. Summoner. Okay. And we want a male because I'm a male, obviously. I know that gets confusing sometimes. Alright, so my attributes. You'll get 2 attribute points when you start out. So for my summoner, I want to take those 2 attribute points, and I'm pretty sure a summoner will use intellect. Sometimes in EverQuest you'd want to go with the extra point in strength or extra points in strength so you could carry more, so you could like farm equipment. But just for the sake of learning, let's try one more intelligence. Okay. Let's see what the auto distribute does. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna put it in intelligence. I haven't done this before, but it's pretty self-explanatory if you played EverQuest for a while. Let's go and change our appearance. Okay. So you got this little slider here. I'd imagine there's more classes. No, I'm thinking of Path of Exile. I've been playing that too. So I'd imagine there's more races to come though. Maybe. But as for right now, with the appearances, I'm not sure if you'll have a lot of choices at the moment. You got this slider, you can pick between 3 different hairstyles. I think I'm gonna go with the mohawk. Let's see. Oh, you can't, I guess you gotta have white hair. Facial hair. Oh, you can't do the facial hair or facial hair color. Now, all this stuff is scheduled to change. This is still early access. They're going to do some server wipes, and that's inevitable. So if you pay the $40 for this game on Steam, just keep in mind that your character may be wiped until they come out with the final release. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with this. And let's pick a name. RetroRayTV. Nah. What should I be? Who should I be? Retros. Let's see. Wonder about Retro. Alright, what about retros? What about tech? Alright, let's go with retros. Okay, that's all set. Let's go to create. Alright, so we got the level 1 summoner here. Oh, my bad, guys. Level 1 summoner. Let's go enter world. And we'll just play the tutorials just for the heck of it. Alright, so this is the starting city right here. And I done forgot the name. Hold on, /who? Oh, kind of like EverQuest. Okay, so we're in Thronefast right now. And I appear to be in like a different spot than my Dire Lord. Although he's in the same vicinity somewhere over here. Oh, around this circle right here. So let's see who I turn this scroll into. We got a scroll right here we start out with. Oh, I'm a summoner, not a necromancer. Where'd I come from? Did I come from this building? Yeah, summoner traits and summoner... Okay. You do... Okay, so we got this mysterious letter. You'll get one of these every time you create a character. A mysterious letter. Trait skills, a mysterious letter. It reads, you do not know me, but I have an opportunity for you. Find me near the well in the center of the village of Avelia, and I will explain more. Until we meet, Foreman Aldius. Okay, so apparently this is the same for everybody, because I got one that reads the same on my Dire Lord. I'll go ahead and accept that, because I'll remember I gotta be looking for a well. You'll start with 20 bread, 20 water. So you'll start with food and water, kind of like in the original EQ. You'll get starting scrolls, kind of like you used to get minor shielding and minor healing and so on and so forth. So with the summoner, we got frail shielding, and it requires level 1. I was gonna see if there's a way you could click on it to... No, so I gotta highlight it. It requires level 1, as you see right there. Scribes frail shielding to your codex. Weave a magical shield to increase your health and armor by a small amount. This one is Splinter Swarm. This requires level 1. Scribe Splinter Swarm to your codex. Conjure frail splinters. You may have up to 3 summoned at once. Damage increases based on the number of summons commanded. Using Swarm Projectile will order them forward, unleashing an attack on your opponent. Okay, and then you have Swarm Projectile. Requires level 1. Scribe Swarm Projectile to your codex. Order your summoned swarms to attack your opponent. Now, I'm not sure if this is the permanent pet or not, because I see some people walking around with like an elemental. Maybe that comes later. We'll have to see. So let's go ahead and scribe these spells. Well, yeah, scribe them. Learn whatever. Okay. Now after you scribe spells like this, you'll go up here. Press your go up to the top corner of the screen right here, and you'll see a codex right here. Hold on. Yeah, so this codex right here. Or you can press B, your B key, to open it. So I could click right here, but the easiest way for you guys is press B on your keyboard. Alright, so that'll open up your spellbook, and now this is weird how the mechanics of this work. So you have to right click on each one of these you want to put in your hotkey bar down here. So I already got this one, Panic Creation, Swarm Projectile. I right clicked on that. I'm going to right click on Frail Shielding. I'm going to right click on Splinter Swarm. Now once I have them down here, I can take these and I can flop them back and forth just by putting one on top of the other, or I can take this one, put over here, put this one back over here. I can take this one, well, can't move that one. You can take this one, put over here, and I can take this one, put anywhere on this side because they're separated. I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, so they're separated right here in the middle. Alright, so let's see what our spells can do. Make sure I got everything memmed. And we'll go hunting. Alright, so Been a while since I've been level 1. I've got a level 5 right now, almost level 6 Dire Lord. So let's try the small cave rodent and let's do the splinter swarm, see what that does. Did that not hit him? Okay, something just happened. Did I fizzle? Like, hold on, wait. Damage increases based on the number of summons commanded. Using swarm projectile will order them forward, unleashing an attack on your opponent. Okay, but I don't see these things I summoned. Let's try swarm projectile. Ah, he's going in the rocks. Get back here, get back here. Come on. Alright, there we go. That's pretty much instant when you cast that one. Okay, so we tried to loot that one by right-clicking on the corpse and nothing was on it. You know, and watch out for these little passerbys too right here. This little skeleton thing. When you're level 1, they'll tear you to shreds. Alright, so let me go ahead and put on my frail shielding. Okay, and oh, okay, panic creation. This one might I think this one is a trait. Now traits you don't have to buy spells for, scrolls for. See, that's one thing. The traits, you have traits and you have spells. You don't have to buy the scrolls for spells. I mean, for traits. So let's go ahead and see what this does. Maybe that's my elemental. Why can't I cast it? Failed ability cast, invalid target. Can I cast it on myself? See what this does. Alright, so we'll just kill a couple of these and get some more EXP. And get some more loot. And by the way, collect all this loot you get. You'll get a backpack when you start out. It's right here. And get all the cloth armor you can get off the skeletons. Whenever you see a skeleton, go for it. Kill it. But you got your bag right here, so you got plenty of room. Make sure you collect everything so you can pay for new spells. Now let's see what kind of... Okay, so these are the traits. We need the scrolls. Okay, why did that not work? Oh, okay, here we go. So she's in the corner over here. There's more people for the summoner than I thought. Alright, so... Alright, so these are level 1 too, but I'm pretty sure I got Splinter Swarm, Swarm Projectile, Frail Shielding. Okay, cover your pet in a wave of restored, but I don't have a pet. See, this is what's confusing. Oh, okay, Summon Titan. So at level 2, I'll get Summon Titan, and summon the Archamental Titan to await your bidding. So that's when I'll get my elemental. We'll go over here, kill a few more things, and level up real quick. Let's kill this Gitterling. You know, I've never played a tank class before, but I will say if you want a pretty easy starting class, pick Dire Lord. I'm really having fun with it right now. He's pretty easy to control. And not die with him. Alright. This guy might be a little... Oh, I might die on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Crap. Alright, let's try that one more time. Now, when you die, I need to run that by y'all. When you die, you don't lose experience and you don't lose your items until you're level 5. I know it was 10 in old school EverQuest, but level 5 on here, you start to lose your items and you will lose your corpse if you don't find it again. And there are no indicators on the map that tells you where to find this, find your corpse at. The good thing though is when you die, the only thing that doesn't come with you after you're dead is the items in your inventory. So what you're wearing currently will stay on your character, but any bags you got in this slot right here will disappear. And I haven't made it past level 5, so I don't know if anything later on than that they make you lose everything. I kind of wish they did have that kind of mechanic, but I'm not sure yet. Alright, so we're all healed up. Let's try the small skitter. Oh no. Alright, yeah, I thought I attacked this thing first. So this is mine. Get back here. Alright, we're almost halfway there. Come on, one more. I need one more. Nice. That was close. Alright, so we're halfway there. And then I'll show you guys like how to get your pet and everything if you choose to play this class. I'll also be when I post editing this video, I'll also put a guide up that shows you all the spells, where to get a list of all the spells for the game, and that will more than likely be linked to my website, where it'll have every link you need to get started for what build you need and certain guides on like how to play a certain class. And I'll see if I can put together which classes go best with which race too. Dang, this guy meds up a whole lot faster than my Dire Lord. Just letting you guys know too, I gotta be quiet because my wife is trying to sleep. I work night shift, so I'm usually up to sleep. So just bear with me. Alright. Need just a little bit more. Yeah, I'd have to say, like, this game is probably more than likely going to be my new niche for a while. Everything that I see in this game, like, kind of reminds me more and more of classic EverQuest. There's a few spells on here that actually correlate with classic EverQuest 2, which are Bull Blood, Life Tap, and a few others. Alright, since I met it up, another thing that you will be familiar with if you've ever played EverQuest is if you right click and you turn around, your character will move with your mouse and face in what direction you want to go. And you don't even have to... What do you guys think you do next to go? Yeah, that's right. Click on the left mouse button. So while holding the right mouse button, click on the left mouse button, and it's just like EverQuest. We're running around. That's good if you want to be lazy, you know, kind of like me sometimes. Alright, let's kill this rodent right here, see how much it gives us. I wonder if I summon like 3 of these at one time. I wonder if I can kill it in one shot. Ooh, nice. Nice, that dude didn't stand a chance. Alright, let's get a rest right here. Alright, we're good and ready to go. Let's try the skitterling again. Didn't we try to do this one last time? And it, let's do 3 of these. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 4. Oh, and a one shot. I'm starting to like this summoner. It's better than a wizard nuke. Although I haven't played a wizard on here, I'll have to give it a shot. I just don't like playing wizard on classic EverQuest. I don't know about on here because like you don't get a lot of utility. It's just nuke and dead, nuke and dead, nuke and dead. Oh no. I seen that coming. So yeah, if you guys want to join my guild, like I said earlier, I'll go ahead and pop that link up right now to my website where you can find the information on joining the guild. And we'll get together and run some groups and hang out and hopefully build a nice community. Come on, it's taking so long to heal this guy up. Alright. Let's try the back. 2 and 3. Oh, I think I casted 4 there. Oh well, he's dead. And I'm almost leveled. I need like 3 more kills. I don't know if you guys can see this down here, but this little blue bar, it's my camera. This little blue bar down here at the bottom, it runs across the bottom of the screen. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know why they put it there. Seems like they would have put it somewhere where you can see it a whole lot better. But once that fills up, you will level up. I don't know if these things have social, so I'm gonna wait for them to split. Nice. Seems a little broken, doesn't it? I guess you guys know what character to make now. I figured Dire Lord would be pretty easy. I've made it to level 5 solo on him, which isn't that hard. Got a little bit of mana left. I wonder if I got enough to do 3 of those again. I think in one more kill I'll have my elemental pet. Nice, another kill shot. And we needed one more kill. Let me go ahead. See, this is your mana right here. And the readiness is I think that's a new feature. It's not endurance. Your endurance will appear on the side of your character right here in a little spiral. Well, I should met up while I'm doing this, but check this out. So you can climb, and there's your endurance in the yellow right there. But this is your readiness, and your readiness every time you hit a mob, and I think every time you get hit. Not sure about that. Maybe that's just for the Dire Lord, but I know for sure every time you hit a mob, you'll get a little bit of that readiness. And you can cast certain spells. I think it's these right here you can cast with readiness. So I can do the Panic Creation. That's why I couldn't cast it earlier, because I don't think I hit that mob enough with my weapon. Alright, let's see if you guys can see it on this one. Yeah, see my readiness going up? Okay, so we have leveled. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go over here. Let's see if I can remember where... Is it this house? Nope, that's wizard. Okay, here we go. Summoner spells, scrolls. Okay, and let me sell all these items first. So you can sell to this merchant right here. I almost forgot about that. But we'll go to this merchant. You'll hold your control key. Oh no, alt key. Hold your alt key. Well, hold on one sec. Open up your inventory by pressing I. Hold your alt key and then right click on what you want to sell. See, you'll see the bag appear. So I'm going to right click on this bat blood. Right click on the skull. Ooh, the 2 bat bloods actually got me 20. Oh, well, one of them got me 22 copper. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty decent. Rat blood, 15 copper. 16, 8. And nothing in there. Let's hope we got enough to get our spell. Okay, cool, cool. So now we can cast our Titan, which is our elemental. So we go out here, and like I said before, you press that B key to open up your codex. Kind of like open up the spell book on EverQuest. I think the key was B on there too for book. Okay, so you don't have to have the spell book open. I'm trying to remember this stuff like as I go. But press the I key to open up your inventory. Like you don't even have to have that open. Press the I key, open up your inventory, and you see the scroll right here. So you'll want to right click that. And you'll learn the ability. Once you learn the ability, you can close this out, leave it open, do whatever you want to. You'll have to close it eventually though. Press your B key. Then go down to your new spell, ability or whatever you want to call it. And right click. And see it added it right here. I haven't had any spells on this side yet on my character. On my Dire Lord character. But yeah, so these will go right here. Ah, crap. I right clicked it again, that took it off. Alright, so we'll put it back on again. Close our book. And then we'll left click. And we'll begin to summon our elemental. And there he is. And that is Lelatic. Wonder if you can name pets on here. I'll be looking that up too. I'll put a marker on this video so I can go back to it and put a little pop-up to show y'all how to change your pet name if you can. There'll be a lot of tool tips in this video. All right, so let's see what this thing hits for. I hope it's a bee. Oh, okay. I hope it's a beast. But let's try the skeleton. Like I said, these skeletons usually drop cloth armor, which is what we want. And cast all your buffs too, because like your shielding, if you got any on the class that you made, they'll help you out a lot. This isn't like EverQuest where you can get power leveled. You want to use all the utility you have. Okay, so how do I make my pet attack? Okay, here's the pet window up here. I'm gonna click and drag it down here, and we're just gonna target that skeleton. And okay, so this is cool. So in this window right here, this one that came up when I summoned a pet, I'm seeing this for the first time too. I think you got different abilities, stances and whatnot. So you got pet attack, pet back off, which if you move back and you call your pet back off, your pet will move back to you regardless of it being hit or not. Pet guard, pet follow, pet stay, and pet dismiss. So obviously let's go ahead and kill this guy real quick first. Yeah, look at my pet. He's doing pretty good, actually. He's still got plenty of health. He's a beast. Alright, so let's pull him back here. So your pet attack will send your pet in after you target a mob and click it. And I'm pretty sure C+1 means you can hold your C key and press the one key. Let's see. Yeah, so that's a shortcut to make these work. Pet back off to call your pet back to you. Now, if you put your pet on pet guard, your pet will guard a certain spot. So say if it's guarding right here, and I send it in to attack something. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, it doesn't work like I thought it. Okay, pet stay. Okay, if you do pet stay, then pet guard, it'll stay right there. So say if I go tell it to attack this bat right here. Where's the back off command? Okay, so I tell it to attack, but I tell it to back off. It should go back to the place it was guarding. Okay, so I guess they got some kinks to work out with that. Let's just send him in to attack this guy. Ooh, and he's got an ability. So this ability has a 12-second cooldown, so every 12 seconds I can cast it. And this is grapple, so let's hit it. And yeah, so there you go. What that does is the Titan grabs hold of the target, forcing them to attack the Titan for 3 seconds and generating increased threat for the duration. So kind of like a taunt. And I'm pretty sure different mobs, kind of like in original EQ, will get different kind of what was that? We'll get different kind of abilities based on whether it's whether it's like if it's a different kind of elemental, like water, fire, earth, whatever these guys are, I'm pretty sure that it will give you different kinds of abilities. Oh, and we got some buffs here. So they come with init buffs. This one's Protector's Purpose. Armor increased by 20% of Master's Armor. Mineral Embrittlement. Auto attacks have a chance to reduce the target's armor by 2% per stack. Stacks up to 5 times. Alright, so guys, it's getting pretty late for me. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I gotta take my son to go play basketball today. Well, I ain't got to, I want to. Take him to go play basketball today and finish shopping, Christmas shopping for my wife. So I hope to see you guys on here, and don't be afraid to shoot me a tell. Either send a message to this guy, Retros, R-E-T-R-O-S, or send a message to my Dire Lord, which is just Retro, R-E-T-R-O. And yeah, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys online or on the stream on my TikTok tomorrow at RetroRayTV. Don't forget to visit the site www.retroraytv.com for all the latest updates that I have. My streaming schedule, it's still a work in progress, so if you don't see much on there, I apologize, but I'm working on it every day. Thank you for watching this video. We're going to go over here and find a safe place to camp. Let's go back to the house that has my guild masters, so to speak, or my spell guys, and we'll camp out in here just to be on the safe side, because there are mobs that run all over the place in here. There really is no safe spot except in like the circle in town, like the circle I showed you guys over that way somewhere. But yeah, look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and as always, thanks for watching. Have a blessed night.